So next we have Director Patty Volker here for our introduction of the lot split request for 1836 Dell Rose Drive. I was wondering who he was.
Okay, so tonight I'm before you with a lot split request for 1836 Dell Rose. The property owner is looking to demolish the existing structure, residence, and there's also a shed, accessory structure on the property to accommodate the splitting of the parcel into two single-family home sites. I think we're familiar with the location. It is zoned R1 single family. And then a little visit down the street. This is the corner of Dell Rose and Bloomfield Drive with a couple extra shots at the intersection, now down from Dell Rose and then farther going down Bloomfield Drive. So this is the existing location of the residence, obviously closer proximity to the street. And there's a shed to the farther rear. Again, the description of the parcel. And this is their proposed split. So as we review this request before you, based on the standards in our ordinance, we note that the survey that's been submitted does divide the two lots with parcel A fronting on Bloomfield Drive and the corner parcel B fronting on Bloomfield Drive and Dell Rose. Each residential lot meets the minimum 16,000 square feet per lot area in this R1 district by parcel A containing 38,768 square feet and parcel B containing 43,995 square feet. In the R1 district, the minimum lot width is 100 feet with sewers, and a sanitary sewer is proposed for each lot. And the setbacks that we determine, the lot width that we determine by this front setback, both of which are meeting the criteria. And each proposed parcel meets that minimum 100-foot criteria. The parcel, as presented, is compliant with the lot depth to lot width ratio. And as we look at the property as it relates to the existing lot width and land area in the area within 500 feet of the parcel, by conducting a survey and analysis of the properties, we find that the average for Bloomfield Drive and Dell Rose is either 0.47 or 0.83 for a land area. Both of these cases are exceeding that criteria of parcel A being 0.89 acres and parcel B being 1.04 acres. And then looking at the lot width and looking at the averages along Bloomfield Drive and Dell Rose, the properties as presented, parcel A exceeds the lot width average along Bloomfield Drive and Dell Rose, both by showing the 128 lot width for parcel A and 190.6 feet for parcel B. The Treasurer's Office reports that taxes have been paid and both parcels are fronting on a street or road. So as this has been reviewed by your Engineering and Environmental Service Department, they did note that there is public water and sanitary sewer available to the existing parcel. Both resultant parcels will be required to pay the water capital and the direct connection charges, and the sanitary sewer debt and direct connection charges at the time of building permit submittal. The survey that's been submitted by the applicant shows the building envelopes, identifying front, side, and rear setbacks, all in compliant with the R1 district. And upon a review of the different departments, we find that the Engineering and Environmental Service Department reported that a tree permit will be required for proposed tree removal, and the tree replacement will also be required for both lots. The existing drainage pattern shall be incorporated into any proposal for development of these two lots. If there's any low spots that may collect stormwater from the surrounding area, that'll be duly noted. And the applicant is responsible for determining if there's any wetlands in existence on the premises. And both police and fire had no objections to this proposal. The Township Board this evening is being asked to evaluate how the proposed division will be consistent and compatible with the existing lots, parcels, and uses in this neighborhood. And again, the roads as, the lots as fronting on both Dell Rose and Bloomfield Drive are public roads. And the configuration, as identified in the survey, is rectangular in form, so that completes the analysis of the standards that are under consideration. And the board this evening is being asked to determine whether there was sufficient information for you to be able to set a public hearing date for a future township board meeting, of which then there would be due notice.
Anyone have any questions?
I don't have a question. I just read the whole packet. It does seem to address everything that's required under the statute in order to approve a lot split. And I might recommend that October 10th be a date that's set for the public hearing, as that would provide us sufficient time to provide the mailing notice and the publication notice as required by statute within the timelines required.
That's acceptable, thank you.
Would you like to make that motion?
I move the Township Board set a public hearing to consider this lot split request of October 10th, 2022.
If I could say, I believe that's a holiday. I believe October 10th is a religious holiday. That's why our meeting is October 12th. Just off the top of my head, I believe that was a calendar error that we caught.
No, that's in the end of
September
September.
one, we
The
moved
end
the
of
September
September
one.
one was changed, but
In October 10th, right?
October 10th is Columbus Day. But we don't take that. Yeah, the September one was moved to Wednesday for the Jewish holiday.
The end of October.
But Columbus Day, we don't usually.
You and I talked about it because
About the September one.
No, I was saying I was letting you know it was October because I changed a plan for that. Okay, well, maybe I've got that wrong.
Yeah, it's the next meeting, the second September meeting, that is moved to later in the, not Monday, but moved to later in the week.
Right, for Rosh Hashanah,
Wednesday, September 28th.
yeah. If no one has any other questions, we have a motion from
I'll
Trustee
support.
Rook, support by Trustee Shostak. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? That does pass.
Thank you.